What's going on, people? I hope everybody is cool, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be discussing a tragic and shocking event that recently took place on January 22nd, 2025 at Antioch High School in Nashville, Tennessee. A 17-year-old student by the name of Solomon Henderson opened fire, killing one student, Jocelyn Correa Escalante, I believe, and injuring another. Now, my deepest condolences to the family. Seriously, this has happened far too much. All right. This incident, man, is definitely heartbreaking. What makes it even more disturbing, though, is the writings of the killer in his manifesto. All right. For those who don't know, the killer said Candace Owens inspired him to do this. Yeah, you all heard that correctly. Candace Owens radicalized this dude, according to this dude. All right. Now, furthermore, did you all know that this is the second time that Candace Owens' name has appeared in a shooter's manifesto? Did you all know that? Today I'm going to read the full article, man, detailing this incident. But then I'm going to dive a little bit about Candace Owens, right? Her history of controversial statements and her rhetoric, and how her rhetoric definitely may have fueled this killer. Okay. Now, I'm reading from WTVF article, man. So according to the article says this: pages of writings from the accused shooter at Antioch High School show a layout of the school, the weapons he wanted to use, and his thoughts about why he wanted to commit a shooting. Okay. The article goes on to say the Metro Nashville Police Department identified the shooter as Solomon Henderson, 17. He is accused of killing Jocelyn Correa Escalante, 16, and grazing another student. Okay. Metro Police Chief John Drake said in an afternoon press conference that there were materials on the internet the department was looking into as part of the investigation. Okay. John Drake said, quote, that's in the initial stages, but we'll continue to follow up on that, unquote. Okay. Now, the article goes on to say in his writings obtained by News Channel 5 Investigates, Henderson showed a layout of Antioch High School, photos of a handgun, a lock-picking kit, and cartridges to load the handgun. He wanted to live stream his attack in the cafeteria. The writings were connected to a social media account believed to be Henderson's. He posted the writings on the account before the shooting in the cafeteria. The article goes on to say in one of the first sentences, Henderson wrote he was ashamed to be black. Now, before I carry on, can you all see how anybody would be ashamed to be black after listening to Candace Owens? Okay. Maybe. All right. The article goes on to say he was anti-Semitic in his writings and posted a flyer from the Goyim Defense League, which is a neo-Nazi white supremacy group that visited Nashville this summer. Okay. The article goes on to say Henderson said he was inspired by Candace Owens. Yes. The conservative black pundit who previously called Nashville her home. All right. Solomon Henderson said in his manifesto, quote, Candace Owens influenced me above all each time she spoke, unquote. His writings showed that he had been thinking about violence for a few months. He wrote in his final remarks on November 18th. All right. Solomon Henderson said in his final remarks, quote, I was so miserable, I wanted to kill myself. I just couldn't take anymore. I am a worthless subhuman, a living, breathing disgrace. All of my in real life friends outgrew me, act like they don't effing know me. Being me was so effing humiliating. That's why I spend all day disassociating. Okay. Henderson's writings also showed a photo of the Covenant School shooter who died in 2023 after attacking the private Christian school. 3 children and 3 staff members died that day in addition to the shooter. Okay. He wrote he didn't intend to kill law enforcement and that he didn't consider himself the victim of bullying. Okay. The article goes on to say, however, he did write about how he felt about the school in disparaging terms about race. Antioch High School has a diverse student body with a majority of Hispanic and Black students. Okay. His writings included a link to instructions on how to carry out mass killings with targets ranked as far as what is easiest. There were links to other manifestos on his document, and he praised other mass killers. Okay. So this dude was inspired by Candace Owens. Okay. Let's unpack this real quick. First, I want to highlight Henderson's words. Candace Owens influenced me above all each time she spoke. So this dude is giving credit to Candace Owens for influencing him to carry out this shooting. Okay. Now, this isn't just an offhand comment. This is a direct acknowledgement that Owens' rhetoric played a significant role in shaping his hateful mindset, right? And for those who don't know, like I said earlier, this is now the second time her name has appeared in a shooter's manifesto. The Christchurch shooter, who carried out a devastating attack in New Zealand in 2019, also referenced Candace Owens, crediting her with inspiring his views. Okay? These are not isolated incidents. They're patterns. We need to take a look at Candace Owens, man. We need to start looking at Candace Owens. What's going on? Because the stuff she's saying is actually influencing people to do mass shootings and killings. Okay. And with the case of this dude, the Solomon Henderson, okay, who said he was ashamed to be Black. We all know Candace Owens has a long history of making inflammatory and anti-Black statements. Okay, she definitely does. She repeatedly blames Black Americans for his systemic racism. Okay, having a victim mentality. Okay, when the data shows that Black Americans are the highest falsely incarcerated and the highest exonerated when it comes to being falsely incarcerated. Okay. She regularly dismisses the impact of police brutality. Okay. Just all kind of stuff. She got on Fox News talking about Black Americans are the most murderous people in America. But if you look at who carries out most mass shootings in America, the data shows that it ain't nowhere near Black folks. Okay. These statements validate hateful ideologies and reinforce racism. Okay. As we see it with Solomon Henderson, who wrote that he was ashamed to be Black and all that type of stuff. That's self-hating. All right. Let me be clear, man. I'm not saying Candace Owens is directly responsible for what happened at Antioch High School. But when someone with her platform consistently denigrates Black people, downplays systemic racism and police brutality, and uplifts white supremacists like Charlie Kirk and Richard Spencer, white nationalist ideologies, it creates fertile ground for hate to grow. Solomon Henderson, his writings paint a tragic picture of someone who felt isolated, angry, and had a lot of self-hatred. Okay? And according to him, he got it from Candace Owens. Man. And I'm not surprised by that. Now, in the description box of this video, I'm going to include a link to a video of all of the controversial and racist and anti-Black comments that Candace Owens has said. That link will be in the description box for anybody who wants to see it. I don't want to include it here because the video is just going to, be extra long, and I don't want that. But what do you all think, man? Should we start looking at Candace Owens? Because according to mass killers, Candace Owens is influencing them. Okay? She's behind their actions, and people are just overlooking it. We got to take a deeper look at Candace Owens, man. What's going on? What is going on, man? And with that being said, man, I would like to thank you all for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going, man. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth discussions on stories like this. And remember those 4 words that I always leave you all with. Jesus Christ is Lord. I'm gone. Peace.